And if you want a job, jumping into people's content on LinkedIn and actually leaving a thoughtful answer leads to incredible job opportunities. If you want to build, if you're an entrepreneur, the sooner you can start building leverage for yourself through content or through the brand you're creating, the better. But it's a mindset conversation. The one thing I can promise is not going to do anything for anybody here is playing it out in your head and doing nothing. Non-action is the devastating thing.
How can we apply the $1.80 strategy toward LinkedIn?
So what he's referring to is I put out something a couple months ago, maybe half a year ago, called the $1.80 strategy. The way to win is to listen and then contribute. My point was everybody was trying to grow on Instagram. It's such a big thing for everybody. And I said, look, there's, it's kind of like getting into shape. There's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. And I said the right way to do it, instead of like follow and unfollow people, or what LinkedIn is a disaster. Everybody just spams each other in the inbox, right? You guys know. So I created something called the $1.80 strategy, which is really what I would do if I didn't have the size of the audience that I have now. And it's actually what I did do on Twitter in 2007. My point was, and by the way, anybody who has a physical location, you can search on Instagram by interests, hashtags, right? You can search by neighborhood. You go to Columbia, Maryland, you go to places, right? So I'm in internet search, right? So this is gonna work for all of you if you wanna build. So you just go to Columbia, Maryland, and right now it's gonna show you all the top photos and all the recent photos. Like you can search by every photo in Millburn, New Jersey. This is what Wine Library does. And I said, look at the photo and then leave a comment that means something. First photo is like a dude who's like looking real fucking diesel and shit. And so like, I mean, you could like, and this, I'm not joking. I would literally go in here and be like, swole, post. Right. I did it. Like just for our liquor store, like people are like mowing the lawn. We'll literally be like, great lawn. Do you want a beer after this? Like we'll make a joke or and do that. And I call that leaving your 2 cents. And then I said, do that 90 times a day. You're gonna drop $1.80 a day, 2 cents at a time, 9 top posts times 10 different hashtags every day, and that will massively build up your audience. And that's your $1.80 strategy. The way you can do that on LinkedIn, the great thing that's happened on LinkedIn now is it's become a content platform. As you guys know, it's not just a utility anymore to get a job. There's a ton of content in there. Search things that matter to your world, read the article, then leave the best comment in the comment section and use all the attention of that person's audience by leaving a meaningful thought in the Guys, it's so crazy how very basic my advice is. It's that it's not easy to implement in the same way that like staying in good shape is not easy. It's easier to not eat well and not work out. It's easier. But that's how I would do it. There's 2 ways to really attack content. Produce it or engage with it. But most people when they engage with it are like me, like you see it all, right? Like people leave a comment like, yeah, if you agree with him, sign up for nobody gives a shit about that. It's like all the guys tonight in Vegas that try to get people to go to their room on the first word. It's not gonna work. It is not gonna work. You're not that handsome.